Your dog may seem happy and full of energy, but what if the habits you think are helping them could actually be harming them? From their diet to daily routines, there are small, unnoticed actions that may be putting their health at serious risk. You love your furry friend like family, but unknowingly, you could be doing things that shorten their lifespan. Today, we'll explore 10 habits that, over time, are slowly killing your dog. Number 10. Not enough water. Has your pup ever come home panting after a fun day at the park but barely touched their water bowl? It's puzzling, especially when they seem dehydrated, right? If that water bowl is getting the cold shoulder, there's a reason behind it. Not drinking enough water can lead to some serious health issues, like kidney problems or urinary tract infections. So how can you make sure your furry friend is getting enough to drink? Well, here's a fun fact. Some dogs are total water bowl divas. Yup, just like people have preferences, dogs might avoid water if it's too close to their food. This goes way back to an instinct that they have about avoiding water that could be contaminated. So even if it seems convenient to keep their food and water side by side, try moving their water bowl away from the food dish and see if that helps. Spoiler alert. And hey, why limit your pup to just one hydration station? Put water bowls in different spots around the house and give them more chances to sip throughout the day. And another thing, not all treats are perfect for your dog. Keep watching to find out. Number 9. Time bomb disguised as a treat. Rawhide is exactly what it sounds like, the skin or hide of an animal that hasn't gone through the tanning process to become leather. You might have heard of rawhide bootlaces or baseball gloves, but here's the thing. Those aren't made from true rawhide. Real rawhide, once it's dried, isn't flexible like leather. So what about those bone-shaped chews you see at the pet store? Yup, those are real rawhide, made from layers of tough, chewy animal skin. While these treats may seem like the perfect way to keep your dog entertained, there's a hidden downside. Literally. Some dogs get so excited about chewing them that they can actually break a tooth. And that's not even the worst part. If your dog chews off a chunk of rawhide and swallows it, you could be dealing with an even bigger issue. Rawhide doesn't break down easily in your dog's stomach, which means those pieces can get stuck. Sometimes they lodge in the esophagus or even further down in the digestive system, leading to a blockage. In some cases, this can mean an emergency trip to the vet for surgery. So while your pup might be thrilled to chomp away on a rawhide bone, the risks can sometimes be more than they're worth. It's always a good idea to explore alternatives that still satisfy your dog's chewing needs without the potential dangers. Number 8. Not keeping them fit. Everyone knows dogs need their daily walks, but how often? And for how long? Some owners think that a quick stroll to grab a coffee is enough to keep their dog fit. But that's not really the case. Ideally, dogs should get a solid 30-minute walk once a day, or 2 15-minute walks spread out. And that's in addition to playtime at home or in the park. Regular walks are super important to keep your pup healthy, burn off energy, and prevent boredom. So make sure to give your furry friend plenty of opportunities to stretch their legs. Number 7. Bad breath. Speaking of things that can harm your dog's teeth, do you ever think your pup is sneaking in a quick brush before bed? Obviously not. Dogs can't brush their own teeth, and they definitely aren't flossing either. But just like humans, dogs can run into serious tooth problems if their teeth aren't cleaned regularly. And it's not just about bad breath, it can get much worse. If you've ever had a toothache, you know how painful it can be. But here's something you might not know. Dogs, and even people, can actually die from a rotten tooth. When a tooth gets infected, the bacteria can travel through the bloodstream and spread to other parts of the body, causing major health issues. The good news? Scientists have found that regularly brushing your dog's teeth can add up to 3 years to their life. So how can you get your dog to brush their teeth? There are a few easy options. Some dog treats are specially made to clean teeth while they're being chewed. You can also grab some dog-friendly toothpaste, never use human toothpaste, and smear it on one of your dog's chew toys to help keep their teeth sparkling and healthy. Your pup's smile will thank you. Number 6. Unsupervised freedom. If you've ever tried keeping up with your dog while they're running at full speed, you know it's pretty much impossible. The average dog can hit speeds of around 20 miles per hour, while most humans max out at a sluggish 12 miles per hour. It doesn't seem quite fair to have them constantly stuck walking beside us slow humans on a leash. That's why many people let their dogs off leash, so they can really stretch their legs and have a good run. It seems safe enough, especially if your dog knows how to come back when called, right? But here's the thing. The risks of letting your dog roam free go beyond just losing track of them. Dogs are naturally curious and will sniff out and sometimes snack on whatever they find. Unfortunately, not everything they pick up is safe to eat. If your dog grabs the wrong bit of food from the ground, it could lead to serious health problems. And the worst part? You wouldn't even know what caused it. So while it's tempting to let your pup run wild, it's always safer to keep an eye on what they're getting into. Number 5. Bones. One of the most iconic dog treats has to be the bone. You see bone-shaped patterns on everything, from dog blankets to collars, and every pet store is stocked with rubber squeaky bones and biscuits shaped just like them. But here's something you might not expect. Real bones aren't actually the best treat for your pup. When dogs chew on a bone, they're not just playing around. They're trying to crack it open to get to the tasty marrow inside. The problem? This can cause sharp bone fragments to break off. These splinters can become dangerous, leading to digestive blockages or, even worse, sharp edges that can puncture their intestines. That's a risk no one wants to take. If you still want to treat your dog to a bone, be sure it's raw and not cooked. Cooked bones are much more likely to splinter and cause serious issues. So while bones may seem like the perfect treat, it's important to be careful and choose safer options for your furry friend. There are plenty of alternatives that'll keep your dog happy without the potential dangers. Number 4. Specific human foods. Let's talk about things your dog really shouldn't be eating. If you've ever had dinner with a dog around, you've probably noticed how interested they are in your food. Dogs love human food and will do anything from sneaky theft to using those adorable puppy eyes to score a bite. But as cute as it is, the truth is some human foods are really bad for them. Chocolate, garlic, and even chewing gum are all toxic to dogs and can make them very sick. But there's also a hidden problem with feeding your dog under the table. Dogs are built for a diet rich in protein, mainly from meat, and not so much fat and salt. On the other hand, human food is often loaded with both. Giving your pup too many table scraps can lead to them packing on extra pounds, which isn't good for their health. So while it's hard to resist those pleading eyes, it's important to stick to dog-safe treats to keep your furry friend happy and healthy. Number 3. Going for the extra clean. Dogs can bring a lot of joy, but they can also bring in a fair share of dirt. From muddy paws to little accidents, cleaning up after them might call for some heavy-duty products. But here's the thing, dogs don't know when a cleaner is dangerous. They might unknowingly walk through a wet spot where you've just used bleach or carpet cleaner, which could lead to painful chemical burns on their sensitive paws. Luckily, there are plenty of pet-safe cleaning options available these days. If you absolutely must use something stronger like bleach to tackle those tough stains, just be sure to keep your furry friend out of the room until the area is dry. Keeping them safe is as important as keeping your home clean. Number 2. Unreliable bowls. Durable, lightweight, and easy-to-clean bowls might seem like the perfect choice, but there's a catch. Most of them are made from plastic, which can develop tiny scratches over time. These little nicks become the perfect hideout for bacteria, turning your dog's bowl into a sneaky germ fest at every meal. To keep your furry friend safe, switch to stainless steel or ceramic bowls. They're much better since they won't scratch up as easily and are far less likely to harbor harmful bacteria. A cleaner bowl means a healthier, happier pooch. Number 1. Exposure to loud noises. Dogs don't just hear loud noises, they actually feel them. Imagine your dog is happily dozing in their favorite sunny spot when out of nowhere, a door slams or the blender roars to life. Their heart races, stress spikes, and if this happens often, it's more than just a momentary scare. Over time, this constant noise can take a toll on their health, leading to chronic stress. Just like with humans, stress in dogs can cause a range of issues, weakening their immune system, leading to over-grooming, causing bald spots, or even triggering anxiety-driven behaviors like aggression or withdrawal. Keeping their environment calm is key to their well-being. Understanding your dog's behavior is the first step to strengthening your bond. So, if you want to know why your dog sleeps with you, then check out this video here to learn the 10 reasons that'll test your dog's love. Were you aware of these 10 habits that slowly kill your dog? We would love to hear from you in the comments below. Remember to subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.